Yes. 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 Right. Hello. Hello and welcome to Seven Sentinels. This is Grandmaster class and I am Simon Peter, the trainer, and I'm going to conduct a quiz program in 4 rounds. 4 rounds of 6 questions each. I'm going to explain the techniques, strategies, and approaches of attempting a reading session, an OET reading session. Okay. What you're supposed to do is you should know what you're doing well beforehand. It's not that just now we have heard a doctor saying, I had to read all the passage. I told, you're not supposed to read the passage at all. There is no question of reading. Why are you reading when there is no need to read? Of course, this is a reading test, but you are not supposed to read. You are not supposed to read. Then what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to study. Study is HOTS, higher order thinking skills. HOTS. HOTS is HOTS, higher order thinking skills. Mediocre people read. If you believe that you are a mediocre individual, your knowledge is average level. If your quality is moderate, normal, regular, usual, simple, then go and read the passage. If you believe me, because I am your teacher, you can trust me. Because you know one thing, let me tell you, Father is the first teacher, and the teacher is the second father. That is what a saying goes. So, what a father cannot do, the teacher does. And what a teacher cannot do, the father does. They are complementary. They are not supplementary. So you can trust me like how you trust your father. Okay. Now, I told you, do not read. When I tell you do not read, means do not read. I'm least bothered about how much time you give to me. You have to give me time. For example, an enemy attacks suddenly in the middle of the night. What will you say? I have work, I have family, I have children. Let me sleep because all night, all day I worked. A robber comes. Will you tell him like that? No way. In the same way, I teach like that. I do not know when I will teach. My students should be ready 24 hours. Anytime I tell, they should be ready. So, that is why I carefully select the students. And most of the students, they will be there. And they will take leave when they attend the sessions. I know that. I know that. So, try to attend the sessions as far as possible. Because the best will come in the ending. The best will come only in the ending. So wait till the ending. Don't just rush off. Now here, what I'm going to show you is the question. This is a question. This is a question. Question number 1. Part B. Question number 1. Okay. Question number 1. So here, so now in this question number 1, what are you supposed to do? I tell you some important things. Attend those important things. Then it will be easy for you to understand. Now here, what you are supposed to do. Now let us see, in this particular question, you have, okay, right. I'm going to show you some important things. Follow it up with me very carefully. Don't miss a beat, because this will not be repeated. This is number 1. And here, this is called the stem. This is called the stem. So this is number 1. First, study this one. If vaccine have been stored incorrectly, if vaccines have been stored incorrectly. Now here, there is a condition called if. This is called a condition. Now what do you mean by condition? Condition means if this, then that. So now this condition, so the first part, the stem is the condition, and the next part is the conclusion. So the cause and effect. This is a cause and effect. If this, then that. If you attend the sessions regularly, you will get excellent scores. If you attend the class regularly, you will get excellent scores. If is a condition. If you do this, you will get this. If you work hard, you will pass. If you do not work hard, you will fail. So these are called as conditional sentences. So this is an if conditional. If conditional. This conditional has two consequences because of two causes. If it is positive, you will get a positive result. If it is negative, you will get a negative result. So if you do something, then what you have to do? So this is called cause and effect theory. So follow this theory very carefully. So whenever in a next question, if you find these things, it will be easy for you to understand. So follow that one very clearly and try to use these things. Now here, this is the first part of the sentence. If vaccines have been stored incorrectly, so this is a negative sentence, negative. That means there is something problem here. Vaccines should be stored correctly, but these vaccines are stored incorrectly. So vaccines should be stored correctly, then no problem. Then it's okay. There is no need to worry about it because vaccines are stored correctly. But here, if they are stored incorrectly, then what are you supposed to do? Then you have to do something. So you have to take some action. What is that action that you have to take? So that is the point here. And now what are you supposed to do is from here, from the stem, you will go into the root. From the stem, you will go into the root. Now what do you mean by this stem and what do you mean by this root? So if incorrectly, so from here you will come here. So this is the root. This is from here you will come here. And then from here you will come here. So this is the way how you have to go. This is A and this is B and this is C. So first what you have to do is you have to read this one first. This is regarding vaccines. This is regarding vaccines. So now vaccines, from here you will go here into this one. And from here you will go into here. So these are three parts. Now let me show you. The second part is here. Sorry. The second part is here. This is the second part. This is called the root. So the original strength comes from here. So the original things come from here. So you have to learn from here. It is very essential that you have to learn from here. Unless and until you learn from here, you will not know what is right and what is wrong. Only the question is there, and the answer options are there at the bottom. So where you will get the information to find this question? So this is called the question. So this is the question. This is the question. Now where will you get this information from? This information you will get from the root. So that is the reason why from this stem you have to go to the root. This is the root. And root, you will find the answer and you will go to the options and select the right answer from here. So selection you will make from here. So this is called, these are called the branches. There are 3 branches, and out of these 3 branches, only one is right. Only one is right. So these are called the branches. Next time onwards, don't read. Only mad people read, according to my knowledge. Only those people who are immature, they read. Mature people will not read anything. Okay, they'll do according to expert nature. So they have great quality in them. They don't read. I'm not going to read anything here. I am not going to read anything here. Now let us see. Okay. Right. So now what we are doing, this is called the stem. From stem we are going into the root, and from the root we will come back to the branches. So these are the 3 things. This is the way how you have to approach, because this is the question. This is the question, and the question is here, and the answer is here. The answer is here, and you have to select the right answer and eliminate the other 2 from here. Eliminate the other 2 is called a deductive method, and select the correct answer is called inductive method. I'm going to show you all those methods now. So now if you see these things very clearly, okay, so this is called the stem. The right hand side top one is called the stem. Okay. Now here it is. This is the stem. The stem. Okay. Okay. The stem. This is the stem. Now what you have to do is, next one is this. This is the root. This is the root. Okay. And next one, these are the branches. These are the branches. You don't know. To teach you people, I'll fight with everyone. You don't know. Okay, I fight with my family, I fight with my children, I fight with my wife, because I want to teach, because I tell her, okay, they are working, they need precious time. So the precious time is night time. I can relaxly teach them whatever it is. Okay, I can tell how much ever is possible. I'm fighting with myself. I'm fighting with my health. I'm fighting with my age. I'm fighting with everything else for you because you are very precious for me. So the stem, the root, and the branches. So the stem is the medium, and the branches. So the branches need water, they need food, they need everything. So the stem will take from the root and give to the branches. Like that you have to think. There is a logic here. Whatever I am telling, there's a great logic in that. So from here, you have to go to the root. And from the root, you have to go to the branches. This is the system you have to follow. If you do not follow the system, you are doing something wrong. So now, so this is the first point. This is the first point you have to notice here. The next one. Okay. Now coming to the point, if vaccines have been stored incorrectly. So now here, identify the good words. Identify the words which are very, very important. Okay, identify the words which are very, very important. Now we know that it is the stem here. In the stem, there is a condition word, if. And there is a negative word, incorrectly. So, negative word, incorrectly. Incorrectly is a negative word. Correctly means okay, but incorrectly means something wrong. So there is a problem here. So every question will revolve around a problem. Every question means a problem. It's a challenge. Challenge means a problem, and you have to solve the problem. And the solutions, there are three options. Only one is a solution. Only one, either A or B or C. Only one is a solution. Not all the three. These are the three are not solutions. Only one is the right solution. And how do you know that this is the right solution? You will get from here, this part. Once again, I am telling you. Now here, incorrect. The problem is there. If incorrect, what incorrect? The next one, important words or the dangerous words are, I'm marking in red, vaccines. So this is the subject of the sentence. Subject of the sentence is very, very important. Subject of the sentence is very, very important. So vaccines is the subject and stored is the verb. Write down, subject and verb are very, very important. Subject and verb are very, very important. Vaccines should be stored correctly, but here, if they are incorrect, then what you have to do? If they are correct, you should not do anything. If somebody is wearing a neat dress, you need not do anything. If he is wearing a dirty dress, then you should do something. If there is no problem, it's okay. If there is some problem, you have to do something. So try to understand the question. Why are you going to find the answer? You don't even understand what is the question asking. Directly jumping into the answer, reading from top to bottom. My students are not mad. My students are not crazy. My students are not foolish. They are definitely extraordinary. They are definitely excellent. They are very definitely outstanding. That is why I am explaining all these things. It is very, very essential that you have to understand all these things. So vaccines must be stored correctly. But if this is not the case, if they are stored incorrectly, then what should you do? So here, this is talking about not about vaccines, but about storage of vaccines. Storage of vaccines. Remember that. Storage of vaccines. So, incorrect storage. Incorrect storage. So, the two important words are here now. So, incorrect storage of vaccine. So it is talking about storage. The most important word is storage here. Incorrect storage. We know that everything is related to storage only now. Everything is related to vaccine only. But he's talking about incorrect storage. Incorrect storage. Now let us see here. The first one will be the introduction. So it will be generally about proper storage. It will be generally for proper storage. Okay. So next one, the second paragraph is the rules and regulations, you can say. And the last one, despite is the word. If is the connector. Here despite is the marker. Despite is a connector. Despite is a conjunction. It's a connector. It's a connector. It's like but, in spite of, but, though, although. Although we take a lot of care to place them correctly, there may be some problems. Despite taking better practices, breaches sometimes occur. See there. So the answer will almost will be in the middle of the sentence. Okay. So now how to find out this one? So if is very special word. In the beginning itself, I told you it is a very special word. So try to underline. Whenever I am telling you a special word, underline. So whenever you get this one in the next question, you have to think like this only. If, despite. So vaccines have been stored correctly. If incorrect, if means but. But sometimes there will be, so but means despite. So there is a relation between these two words. So you should know. Why should you read it entirely? Am I mad to read this one? Never, never, never. Okay. So vaccines, cold chain, effective cold chain. So vaccines should be stored, vaccine refrigerators. In spite of all these things, in spite of, write down, in spite of. So these are related words. If not means otherwise. If not, in means not. Incorrect means not correct. If you don't realize, I cannot help you. Incorrect means not correct. So these two means if not. These together. So if not. So if incorrect, incorrect means not correct. So that means there is a word not in that one. If not means unless, otherwise. Write down the words. I cannot write here everything, because even if I write afterwards, they will be cut off. So if not, if not means otherwise. So otherwise, it has some relation with in spite of. In spite of taking precautions, there are some problems. That means if not taken properly. So in spite of. The other word for this one is despite. The other word is though. Another word is although. Write down all these things, please. Next one is even though. Next one is but. Next one is yet. Now you will know why my energy comes in the middle of the night. When mother cooks hot, that time you eat, it is better. Otherwise, when you want to eat at your own time, it will be cold. You cannot enjoy. It may be even spoiled. So, now here, in spite of, despite, though, although, even though, but, yet, otherwise, if not, all these are related words. So you should know the importance of these words. Whenever you have such words, underline those words or circle those words, because there is some relation to that with the question paper. So, now I'm showing you the relation once again. If is a conjunction, despite is a connector. So these two have certain relation. These two words have a certain relation. Because every paragraph has a separate identity. It has a separate purpose. It has a separate purpose. Right. It has a separate purpose. Right. So, now what he is telling, so here only your answer will be there. In this paragraph only your answer is there. So that means all this is nonsense for me now. I don't need these things now. Why should I read all this nonsense? Why should I read all this nonsense? I don't have any need to read all these things. So from here to here. Right. Now let us see. So there you have to find the next word. I am marking with red now. Vaccines. I got if and I got despite. So the remaining words. vaccines, vaccines, vaccines. Okay. Incorrectly, negative word, breaches, negative word. Okay. Have been stored, best practices in cold chain, best practices. I'll show you 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay. Stored, cold chains. Okay, have been stored. They are the best practices. Okay. Sometimes, okay, breaches occur. That means stored incorrectly. Breaches occur sometimes. Okay. Sometimes, in some cases, that means if, sometimes breaches occur. If sometimes breaches occur, if sometimes they are not stored in, they are stored incorrectly. That is what it is. Same meaning, everything. So that means answer is not here. So the remaining part of the sentence answer will be there. Do not, so do not. He's telling do not. Do not. Remember the word here. He is telling do not is dangerous. So I'm changing it to pink color. Do not. Do not is a negative word. But is there any no not is here? Should. Should be. No, not. Should not is not there. Here also should. Not is not there. Here also should. Not is not there. So that means answer is not in this sentence. But it is elimination technique. Do not discard. Do not discard. Discard means dispose. Staff should dispose. But he's telling do not discard. So that means this is ruled out. Elimination process. Here he is telling do not discard. But here is telling discard means dispose. Should dispose. And here is telling should not dispose. They are not matching. So the sentence which is there in the, here it is right. What is here, this is right. But what is here is wrong. Because this is always right. Passage is always right. These may be wrong. Two of them are wrong. Two will be wrong. Only one will be correct. So don't trust these things from here. Trust this one, the root. The strength comes from the root. The strength comes from the root. I'm explaining each and everything here. I need not explain 101 examples. I'll explain only one example that is enough for you. So try to understand what he is telling you here. So do not discard is correct. But in B, he is telling staff should dispose them of securely. That means you should dispose. Dispose means discard. Now I am telling you, see here. So discard means dispose. Discard. Discard means dispose. Same meaning, synonyms. You don't understand the relationship. Don't be in sleep and don't go into slumber. So dispose means a discard. He has changed the word. Dis means, try to understand. Discard, dispose, throw it off. Do not throw it off. He is telling in the passage, and he's telling throw it off in the option. So try to understand the relationship here. But here he is telling do not, and here he is telling do. Should means do. So these two words say that this is wrong. Should is wrong. This is wrong. Should is wrong. So this is right. Do not is right. So that means answer is not there in this sentence. Do not discard or do not use. This is also negative, but the options given are positive. That means the answer is not in this sentence. The answer will be in the next sentence. So what he is telling positive, here he is telling do not. But here he is telling next sentence, he is telling, he did not say do not. He is telling you do, isolate. He did not say do not. He just said isolate vaccine. So he is telling you to do two things. He is telling you to do things. He is telling you do not do these things. That means he is telling you not do. And he is telling, first he is telling not to do. And he is telling, next he is telling do. What do things you have to do? You have to isolate, number one. And you have to contact, number two. You have to isolate and you have to contact. You have to contact for advice, contact the authorities. You have to contact somebody else. You have to contact them. So now, I am giving you the clue words now. I am giving you the clue words now. So here in the options, you know that your answer is here. Yes. And now here, this is not the answer. Because he is telling do not in these two sentences. He is telling do not. So that means answer is in this part only, but answer is not in this part. He is tricking you. He is tricking you. He is pulling your legs. Despite best practices, cold chain breaches sometimes occurs. That means sometimes they are stored incorrectly. Then you should not do these things and you should do these things. First one, he is telling you should not do these things. Two things you should not do. What two things you should not do? You should not discard, you should not use. You see there. You should not discard. Here it is. Do not discard, sorry. Do not discard and do not use. So do not discard and do not use. Do not discard or use. That means you should not discard them. You should not use them. So he's telling you what you should not do. So this means that this is answer is not there in our sentence. In these 2 lines, answer is not there. Answer is there in the next point. So what I am doing is, I know that answer is not in this part. Answer is also not in this part. So now what you have to do? So these things happen. So now you can see, if means, sorry, little be patient with me. Huh? If, if, despite vaccines have been stored correctly, means best practices. Incorrectly means breaches. So that is how it is. So these 3 from the question will come here in this part. And the answer, isolate. Isolate means separate, and contact. These are the 2 words, important words. So don't do 2 things. Do not discard, do not use. 2 verbs. So verbs are very, very important, I told you. So now what you have to do then? You have to do 2 different things. You have to do 2 different things. You have to isolate. Isolate means separate them. You have to isolate them. Means you have to separate them. Isolate vaccines. Number 1. And is there means another word is coming afterwards. And the next thing is what you have to do is you have to contact somebody. Contact somebody. Who is that somebody we don't want? Not, that is none of our business. We don't want. We don't want. Verb is enough. Now here there are 3 verbs. So first verb is report. This should be reported. Report. Staff should dispose. Dispose. They should be sent back. Sent means returned. But here, among these 3 words, reported, disposed, or sent back. Now here, contact. Contact means contact and isolate. Isolate doesn't mean dispose. Isolate doesn't mean, okay. Isolate doesn't mean okay. Isolate doesn't mean reported. Isolate doesn't mean dispose. Isolate doesn't mean send back. So this is not our word. This is not our word. This is not our word. The next word is contact. Now if you see the word contact, if you contact, you can report. If you want to report, you contact. So you contact the state authorities or public authorities. So that means you are reporting to the authorities. So you contact somebody who is important person. And contact doesn't mean dispose. Contact doesn't mean send back. You have to contact, means first you talk to them. Why do you contact? To tell them something is wrong happened, so you are reporting. You are telling them that something is incorrectly stored. You will not contact to dispose, you will not contact to send back. You will contact to inform the situation. That's all. So inform. You contact to inform that something wrong happened. Okay. So staff should dispose. So that means there is no question of reporting anybody, contacting anybody here. There is no contact here. And sent back to the supplier. So you are not contacting the government. You are just sending back to the supplier. So try to understand this one. I hope you understand the point here. So the next part of the sentence. So these are the two sentences. For these two lines, why are you reading everything? This is called studying a question. How will you study the question? Now see, there are two parts here. This is part 1, that is the stem, and this is part 2, that is the branches. So from here, you will go here, and from here, you will come here, and from here, you will go here, and in this from here, you will go here, report. Okay. Because of this word reported. This is the word reported. Should be reported. So contacted. You will contact to report. You will contact to report. So the three words are dispose, then sent. Fine. So report is the right answer. So you have to see what is right and what is wrong. If you see that, it will be very clear for you. I hope you understand the question. If you have any doubts, you can raise your hand. Okay. Fine. Right. Anybody? I'm unmuting your chance mics. Now this is the Q&A. If your mind has blown up, I have no choice. You paid me the fees, so I have to give you the quality. Only the regular students will be there. Those who are not regular, they will not be here. I know that. There were some students who are not my students. They just came. They will not be here. So that is it. I just wanted to prove you that you are worthy to take this quality. Now, one by one, I'll be asking you these questions. Let me start with Dr. Tushi. Hello, Tushi.
Hello, sir.
Okay, did you learn anything?
Yes, sir.
You said I was reading from the beginning to the end, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you wise? Are you wise? Yes or no?
Sorry?
Tell me. Are you wise?
Yeah.
If you are wise, follow a wise style.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Now you
sure,
know
sir.
what is wisdom. You know. Now you got the wisdom, right?
Yes.
Earlier you don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
So you are foolishly running here and there. Correct?
Yes, sir, I told you also because
It's
I.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. You did not know, so it is not your problem, right?
Yes.
That is why you came to me. That's why I have to teach you. Just now you told me, sir, we have some institutes, we paid money, but they did not teach us. They give us material, they give us answers, they don't teach us. It is our own work.
Yes.
Okay. Students cannot. How can teachers only don't know how to teach these things? How can students know? Tell me.
Yeah.
You know why they are not able to explain these things? Because they are not English teachers. Now you understand?
Yes, sir.
Most of them are nurses or doctors who are teaching.
Oh,
So they need some training. See, for example, I am trained, I am bachelor in education, I am masters in education, I am trained from Cambridge University. Okay. So
okay.
I have a certificate in teaching from Cambridge University. So I have all this experience, training I have. So that's why I'm able to teach. Somebody who just finishes nursing and then they come and they cannot teach you like this. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
See, you are a specialist in medicine.
Yeah.
Okay. And somebody, Maji is specialist in nursing. Maji studied 5 years for nursing. I studied 5 years for English. Okay. So
Yes.
how can I go and do Maji's work perfectly?
No.
If I say I am not a doctor, I am not a nurse, but I'll give you injection and you are a patient and you have a son who is a patient or brother who is a patient and I will give injection to him or her, I'll say, you will not accept, right?
Yes, sir.
Why? Why do you not want to take the risk?
Because you are not qualified nurse or a
Then
doctor.
why you are learning from these nurses and doctors who are not qualified as a teacher? If I still say you will go and complain in the police station, you'll call the police and the police will come and drag me to the police station, right or not?
Right.
They will say you are playing with the life of the patients. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then how dare these nurses and doctors are playing with the lives of the students? You tell me, am I asking anything wrong?
No.
Now you understand what is the difference.
Yes, sir.
Now you will know how to value my quality. Yes or no? You
Yes.
respect me, that is different.
Yes, sir.
Because I am your teacher, you respect me. That is totally different. I am not asking you to respect me. Out of your goodwill, you are respecting me because I demand respect. I don't ask you, but automatically you will give respect because I am your teacher. That is a different thing. But
Yes.
you give importance to the quality of teaching, right?
Yes.
See, half an hour I was explaining you one point to show you how easy it is, right or not?
Right.
So if I show you from next, see, one example is enough, right?
Yes, sir.
You need not do 100 examples. Now take all the examples, take the question paper printout. This is the reason why I ask you to take the printouts and do it on the printouts. You know now why I am asking you to print out?
Yeah, then only we can mark, underline,
You
cut
can
them.
underline, you can arrow mark, you can do this, you can do that. You can keep
Yeah.
them side by side, correct? No?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, because I have computer, I have techniques, I have programs, I am able to do all these things. Correct
Yeah.
or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So you also, so because I have to teach you, I'm taking all these programs, help subject ideas, and I'm doing all these things on the spot. So you also, if you want good result, you also should work hard like this. Correct or not?
Correct, sir.
Okay. Now, can you give me your feedback about what you felt regarding today's session, this one question which I explained you now?
Yeah, sure. Uh, Earlier also I have told you so that I used to read the whole para, then only I can find the answer. But that also sometimes very difficult. But today you said you teach us a technique by the underlying the word. From that word we can choose the answer from which para. Actually there are 3 paras in this last question. So from the word if we can find the answer. So this is a easy technique, and rather than reading whole passage, it's time saving, and we can easily find the answer as well. So it's a new technique. Thank you so much.
And if you practice this one regularly, you will increase your speed also, correct?
Yes, sure.
Okay, fine, fine. Right. Thank you for your feedback.
Yeah,
Next,
thank you.
Amuta Mercy. Hello, Amuta.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Amuta, share your experience. What did you learn today? Hello, Ammu.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
I
Ammu.
learned new techniques. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
New techniques I learned, sir. How I can easily catch the answers. Like,
What is the difference before and now? Like,
no, this is for me little new technique. Earlier, every time we are teaching different techniques.
I am like that only. What to do? If I give everything at a time, you will get blasted and you will not even attend my sessions afterwards. So slow poisoning I have to give, no?
Yes, sir.
I have to give you slow poisoning, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Right. Binsi.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Binsi.
Sir, really, it's a wonderful technique for me. And you have taught me several techniques before itself. And now I think I am in the correct track. So I could get the mark out of 24, 22 I got in this session today. So I am so glad to tell you, sir, your technique is so amazing for me. And I think I could crack OET reading as soon as possible with your help.
Yeah, definitely. Work hard and you'll definitely crack. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Thank you
fine.
very much.
Thank you. Okay, Maji.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Maji.
Yes, sir.
Enna
It is very
Maji?
new to me.
Enna Maji?
Nallo, sir.
Come on, tell me.
Yeah, it is very new to me. And I could know how to tackle the answers easily. So I will do this technique and I want to practice it.
So apply this technique for all the 23 questions which I gave you today.
Of course, of course.
Okay, they are on the internet, no?
Yes.
Okay, they are on the
I will do
internet.
it. Yes.
Okay, you can try like this one.
Yes,
Otherwise,
sir.
you can try
Yes.
everything like this one.
Yes,
You can take,
reading is very hard for me. I never get even 2 or 3 answers.
What you can do is you can take the slide, okay?
Yes.
And you can print it out and you can do something. Otherwise, you can do something, whatever is possible, you can do on that, right?
Yes.
Okay, do something and practice. All the 23 questions you practice like this, okay?
Of course, sir.
Okay, fine. Try, no problem. If you don't get also, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, next, Monica. Hello, Monica. Monica. Okay, kept the phone and slept, huh? Simran John. Hello, Simran. Monica and Simran. Simran, Monica, Sumi. Hello, Sumi. Sumi doesn't have a mic. Okay, fine. Okay then. So, right. Okay, go ahead and finish your practice like this. That will be very fine. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye bye, sir. Thank you very much.
Good night. Do all the
Good night, sir.
23 questions in the same way. Who
Okay,
is
sir.
that?
Definitely. Binti,
Okay,
sir.
okay.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
night, good night, good
Good
night.
night,
Do all
sir.
the 23 questions and practice. If you still don't get anything, you can ask me. Tomorrow I'll explain all those.